The hotel singers deal with opening night nerves now in Park Life.
Today in Park Life, we meet the park's hard-working hosts.
Right, so you're not here until you want to be, and then when it's raining, you come in here.
Kurt gets all emotional about the new ride.
It's beautiful. It really is. See what they could do with fabricated steel these days. You can't. It's just unbelievable.
And the hotel singers face their opening night.
It's going okay. Could be better, but it's going okay. They're all doing extremely well, and they're under a lot of stress, and so am I.
It's early morning at the gates of the park, and there's a crowd gathering already. Today is the first day of the season, and the public are itching to get in and try the new ride, Air.
Hi, Dad.
There's been loads of pre-publicity about this ride, which claims to give you the sensation of flying. But will it live up to all the hype?
We just travelled from Peterborough and I got woken up at 5 o'clock this morning to get here. We've been standing here for ages and I'm freezing cold, but we're going to go on Air.
Hopefully we're going to feel like we're flying, so...
It'll be fun.
I hope it doesn't mess up my hair though, that's what I'm worried about.
Coming down from Aberdeenshire, just something to do.
Well, we've come for the rides, basically. We've come from Cornwall to ride on Air.
Rock and roll.
While most are just here for a bit of fun, others like Kirk are taking things a lot more seriously. He's a roller coaster obsessive, and he's here with a group of fellow enthusiasts determined to get to that ride before anyone else.
Yeah, I'm the world record holder for the longest distance travelled on white knuckle rides within 1 hour. I did that at Sluice, Spain, Port Ventura, where I ride 5 different white knuckle rides within 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're part of the Roller Coaster Club of Great Britain, and we have general meetups, and here we are today, like I say, to ride Air for the first time ever. It's going to be brilliant.
We camped last night so we can get here nice and early to see if we can get to the front of the queue and be the first on it.
We should be able to skip all the queues because it's going to be very busy later on with all the traffic, so we can get an early start and get in first, hopefully.
Yeah, we would like to be the first on today. It'd be an experience to say we was the first public on there on the first day.
Are you going to try and run all the way?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Depending on physical fitness, really.
Mad dash.
Mad dash. See if we can get there without falling over.
Come on, let's go!
And he's off. Like a bullet. But after a sudden initial spurt, they've already hit the wall of pain and are overtaken on the outside by a couple of 8-year-old girls. Last week at the on-site hotel, over 80 singers auditioned in front of entertainment managers Ben and Jamie for a job in the hotel show. After being put through their paces with a mic and on the dance floor, a final shortlist of 7 was selected. Ty, Charlie, Matt, Jill, Matthew, Gilda and Shane. The judges decided to drop Ty, Shane, Gilda and Matthew and bring in Mark, who managed to avoid the whole audition process completely.
I was going to Mallorca for 6 months to be in a tribute band over there. Someone told me that I can get a tan up here, which is all for the good, really, because I've given up Mallorca to be here.
So now the final 4 are busy rehearsing their new songs. They're well behind with their preparations because the 2 boys were not the boss's original choices and they've only had a week to bond as a group.
You throw 4 people together, you don't know what you're going to get, whether they're going to hate you or you're going to hate them, but we're really lucky, we've all got on really well.
We really all come from different backgrounds, sort of some of us been cruising, some of us been entertainers, and Charlie's quite pop, Jill, she's quite musical theatre, and myself, I'm like sort of a bit musical theatre based really, and Matt's a bit pop, so we're going to gel together, we're going to get used to each other.
We have our moments where we don't get on too much. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, you know, and lie about it. Charlie, she's an interesting person, I suppose. Yeah. Very interesting, very pretty. Mark's very pretty.
Feels so right, can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long.
They're all frantically trying to learn the show, but with opening night looming, the pressure is really on.
Oh, big opening night. Oh gosh, I'm scared completely.
You see me shaking?
Hello everybody, welcome to Alton Towers. Are you all ready to have a good day?
The singers are not the only people at the park employed by the entertainment department. There are also staff called hosts who have to work closely with the public.
Basically, the host role is mainly interactive. It's interacting and playing with the children in the children venues that we have. Within that, obviously, there are like health and safety duties and things to be performed and stuff.
With overexcited kids and stressed out parents, it's these duties that are winding some people up. Telling parents that their kids are too big for their desired bouncy castle can take them to breaking point.
Oh, I'm sorry, your friends are a bit too big to be on here. You don't want to play football with your friends? Too tall to be on here, I'm afraid. It has to be under 1.2 metres. Sorry about that.
Right, so you're not here until you want to be, and then when it's raining you come in here. Oh, right, job.
Hardest parts of the job are probably strictly abiding by health and safety regulations and like having to tell like kids or adults, no, you can't do that, no, you can't do that.
You need some common sense in the situation. You need someone to come down here with a brain. You work here.
Poor old Oliver. Never mind, he'll be stationed in the adventure playground later. That should be much more straightforward. Kirk looks unlikely to qualify for the next Olympics, and his spirited efforts are sadly in vain. Hundreds of people have already beaten him to the queue, some of them quite elderly. His dream of being the first member of the public on the ride is dashed. However, he soon perks up when he spots a roller coaster legend.
Yeah. John Wardley. And there we give it twinkling. Bloke who designed the ride just over there.
Go and get a chat.
He just walked through there when he's got a sheepskin
Get a photo.
jacket on. He designed Oblivion, Air and Nemesis and many other rides.
Kirk is also clearly moved by the sight of the new ride.
It's beautiful. It really is. See what they could do with fabricated steel these days. You can't, it's just unbelievable. It's just made my day spotting John Woodley himself, the bloke who designed it.
Kirk and his mate are determined to ride in the front seats, and so have joined the slowest queue. The wait is unbearable, and Kirk is getting agitated.
It's just appalling. It's broke down already. So it's just done my head in a bit.
Seems to have a few teething problems, but hopefully we'll be on soon.
It's taking some time, but it's sure to be worth it when they get in those precious front seats.
I reckon about 5-6 goes and we'll be on there, looking at the queue. It'd be worth the wait in the end. It always is.
Nearing the end of the queue, and Kirk's hero arrives, roller coaster legend and designer of air, John Wardley. But he's got some frustrating news.
You don't want to worry about riding in the front. It makes no difference where you ride on this. It's not. There's no need to join the front row queue. Whereas with Nemesis, you know, it's good to ride the front. With this, you can ride anywhere. In fact, I think the back is the best ride actually. So you know, don't worry about riding in the front in the future.
Kirk could have been on the ride ages ago, but he doesn't care. He's been in the presence of greatness.
It's amazing because you've seen him so many times in magazines, TV, but to finally meet him, but I think to top the day off, or probably the year, is to actually get a ride with John Woodley himself on the front row. I just can't describe what it'd be like.
Rehearsals continue for the hotel singers. They didn't get much notice before they had to start work at the park, and so finding accommodation has been a bit of a rush.
I didn't have that long before I was supposed to start work. Yeah, it was about a week. I had to get everything ready, and finding somewhere to live was a nightmare.
I'm going to move in with Mark into this lovely caravan.
In my luxury caravan. Yeah, it's all right. It's only temporary for a minute.
Look at these lovely yellow things, if you want to take a look at this orange strip here as well. It's a bit nasty. There you go. I don't know, Del Boy built this caravan.
But at least here I've got a little fridge and I've got this cooker and it's freezing, and the shower block's quite a long way away.
I've ended up living with my boss, which is really scary.
Hello and welcome to my house.
No, you'd think it's really scary, but it's not like it seems.
Just to explain what's going on, unfortunately we as a team have decided that Mark is far too hairy. As you'll see,
I'm bleeding.
We have actually drawn blood on parts of his chest, but he seems to be enjoying it and it's going well. And then we take the end.
Right, no, stop, don't explain this bit, just do it!
Of the strip. Grab it between the finger and the thumb, and then with one quick yank,
man,
we pull it off.
It's not just the chest waxing that's painful at the moment. Rehearsals aren't going as well as they could be, and there's only one chance of a dress rehearsal before opening night.
It's going okay. Could be better, but it's going okay. They're all doing extremely well, and they're under a lot of stress, and so am I. They're getting very demoralised, I should think. And really, this is their first and last full run-through of these shows in this environment with an audience, and with all the microphones and the sound and so on and so forth. So, you know, it's there's a lot for everyone to concentrate on, really. But it'll be fine. I keep saying that. I'm sure it will.
Rehearsals last minute, they're always the worst. Yeah, no, you always think you're not ready. I mean, we were terrified. There were songs that we hadn't even gone over more than twice before we did our proper dress rehearsal. Nerves were everywhere. The atmosphere was just like, oh gosh, what are we gonna do? It's so not ready. We're gonna embarrass ourselves.
It's been a bit all thrown together at the last minute because I've had 7 days, and all the other 3 have had 7 days to get used to me as well. So in that time, we've had 4 shows, which we've had to learn the songs if I didn't know them, learn the words, learn the dances, and also get used to the boat, because what we actually perform on isn't a big stage, it's really tiny.
Over at Air, roller coaster obsessive Kirk's dream has come true. He's getting to ride next to its designer. He's in heaven.
This is a vast entertainment machine. 8 years thinking about this and 4 years building it. We can test it in all manner, but not until we actually get people riding this ride do we really see if this is entertaining people. Next logical step was to go from being in a seated position with just your legs dangling to being in a flying position with everything dangling. And it has not been an easy problem to solve how to do it, but we've done it.
I just can't believe I got to ride with the man who designed it. It's unbelievable. I'm really stoked about it. So.
All that's left is for Kirk to collect his onboard photograph. And it's a beauty.
Okay, should we go back in the queue now and try again?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Here we go.
For the singers, their one and only dress rehearsal is over. But show producers Ben and Jamie have 1 or 2 criticisms to make.
Notes, the diction as well in hot, hot, hot.
You were right, everyone else was wrong.
Needs to be a bit sharper.
But you look wrong. No, all of you are supposed to just lean on each other.
Is everyone okay with the words and making your mind up? Just so that everyone's singing the same thing. Don't be afraid of stopping everything at that point and having a good old banter with the audience, put some gags in.
Some of you were going like that.
Just needs to be a lot bigger. Don't rush the verses in Boogie Wonderland. Charlie, can you make more of the end of Car Wash? Just do a big sort of end, bam sort of pose.
Demonstrate again?
No. Demonstrated by...
For the camera.
I don't do it.
Car Wash.
Bam! Okay, anything else, anybody? No? In that case, have a marvellous night.
Ben and Jamie have ripped the show to shreds, and Charlie is getting worried.
It's been an interesting couple of weeks, I'll say that. God. Oh, I'm so nervous. I really hope everything goes okay. We're so not ready. So many things are going to go wrong, I can just tell. I bet I'm going to fall flat on my face. Yeah. That'll be really good. I gotta go. So, wish me luck.
Most fun.
Best ride so far.
Probably Nemesis was the best, but Oblivion was the scariest.
We've come from Swansea with our school. Well, we've just been going on the rides.
Right. Lots of pretty people here. So if you're a boy and you like girls, you want to come here.
Everyone is having a good time over at Adventureland as well, including Oliver. He's on hand to interact with the kids, and it gives him the chance to have a bit of a play too.
The best part about being a host, I'd say, is watching people's enjoyment, particularly young children's enjoyment of venues. We spend a lot of social time with each other as well as work time. And we practically live out of each other's pockets a lot of the time as well. It is a really sort of family atmosphere. I think if it wasn't for that, the job wouldn't be half as enjoyable as it is as well.
If only the kids were as sure-footed as Oliver is.
Careful, careful.
Careful, don't fall. I've had terrible accidents on this before. Got scars that'll never heal from this running ring.
They seem a right accident-prone bunch.
Oh. Do you want me to take you to the nurse so she can have a look at you, or are you all right? I'm all right. You sure? Hey!
Let's do something a little less dangerous. How about having a look at this girl's skates?
How wicked are they? Do a bit of skating for me.
Oh well. While Oliver manfully struggles to keep order in the playground, over at the hotel, it's a much more serious business. The singers are about to hit the stage for their opening night, and tension is running high.
Nervous? Nervous?
Yeah, a bit. You'll be alright. It's just getting out there and doing it. I'm sure we'll enjoy it. Cleaned the toilet about 4 times.
I think we're all ready to get started now and everything, but still nervous. I'm worried about some of the links, for the game shows and that kind of thing, but apart from that, and not forgetting the words of the songs. Or tripping on these jeans or something, falling flat on my face, breaking my nose, and having everyone laugh at me. That would be really good fun.
Yeah, I don't want to end up standing there just not knowing what I'm talking about, but I'm working amongst a pretty good team with Charlie, Jill and Mark, so I think we'll all cover each other's backs.
What do you want, Matt? Why are you being so nice?
I want you to help me if I go wrong.
I've got to attempt to not look like a clown with this blusher. It's going to be hard.
Blue or something. Baby blue or something.
Try and actually give myself some cheekbones.
Dark colour. Whatever, yeah.
Make a really funny face.
Or lilacs, whatever. Just like
One of the reasons why I decided to take this job was because the money was better. It is really well paid for actually what we do. And it's nice to be respected in that way, because a lot of places, they sort of just take you for granted. They expect you to do all this work and then you don't get like sort of paid very much at the end of the day, when there's other people actually on camp or in the hotel or on the ship or wherever you are doing the same job or doing less work and getting paid. So no, it is good. I think it's going to be good to go on my CV.
I'm going to go so wrong. I forgot all my words.
It's been a long, hard road to get here, but now it's crunch time. Will they shine or will they stink?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Like a falling star, I fell for you. You have taught me how to love, an angel sent from high above. And now I know that all I need is you. 'Cause I need you, and you need me, and we will always be together.
Yeah, I want to go into the pop industry, definitely. I mean, it's just, my dream is to perform on a huge stage, you know, the lights blaring at you, crowds shouting and just enjoying themselves, you know, to know that that loud music is, you know, coming from me, and that people are enjoying what I'm doing, you know, performing is just, it's just a dream.
Like a falling star, I fell for you.
It went okay, didn't it?
Yeah, no, considering there was no audience, it went a lot better than expected.
Despite all the problems, at the last moment the group have pulled it off and put in a fantastic performance. They're on cloud 9.
I wasn't even listening. I was like, I haven't got any more lines in this song, so I'm just going to do this for the rest of the song. And I went, oh yeah, we have.
I can't believe how much better that was than yesterday. Just like a million times better. It's fantastic, really, really good.
Yeah, it went alright. I thought it went, good. Better than we thought it was going to be.
First show down, 8 months to go. Oh my God.
Next time on Park Life, John makes his debut as the ice skating webmaster.
It's the first time I've rehearsed my costume. It's not going very well.
Oh, I leave that.
Pen pals Jack and Michelle meet for the very first time.
I'm not really sure, but I think she likes me.
And Motormouth Mel gives us all a lesson on how to work,
You said you must charge people £2 to leave the car park.
rest,
Young up on there.
and play.
Catch up with the new recruits again at 5 this afternoon. Stay in your seats now, though, as Sky Travel's Ticket to Ride weekend continues with a look at some extreme rides next. Now on Sky Travel, we go live.